What's up, guys? This is Acid Roots. I've got a Motograter video reaction to do, and that is the song Dorian off their new album, Desolation. So, this is about the third video that's been released, but it seems like these guys are saying that this is really the first new single that they're pumping forward. But I do like the fact that they've promoted, Desolation appears to have gotten more promotion than their self-titled album back in 2003, which is good because if things go right with this album and enough people fuck with it, we're probably going to get a sequel and it won't take 14 years this time. So, thing is, Dorian is the video had the cosmetics really taken care of. So the thing is they're all dressed up. They don't really look human in the video. They look kind of like a skeleton zombie, but with a touch of like mummified type thing. So it appeared pretty dystopian. And I read where they filmed the video. I think it was like in Ohio or something, but they said movies had been filmed there. So it kind of reminded me of like The Mummy meets like Predator or something like that. But the whole thing was the focus is, there is dramatics that go on with it, but yeah, it was, this is the kind of stuff. But I don't know if they're like Mushroom Head and Slipknot to where they actually dress up like this during their regular shows. So, but for what it was, I did actually enjoy it. So I like the song. This is the thing. The song has its catchiness to it, and I'm just trying to figure out how to sum this up right. Yeah, when I reviewed Desolation, I basically gave that like a pretty high score. I think at least an 8, 9, somewhere in that range. And, I was kind of wondering, I was like, well, am I going to hear from this group again? What exactly is going to go on? Is this going to be one of those albums where the singles don't chart and basically it's just for their hardcore fans? And, the thing about rock radio is it's a lot more forgiving than pop or rap or some of these R&B radio stations where if you've taken more than 8 years off, your chances of coming back are very slim. Well, this is kind of the thing, but then they said in the interview that, radio is actually picking up some of these songs. So my biggest question is you can't have a song from 2 years before the album came out. That's kind of hard for that to chart and still say, oh yeah, 2 years ago, I remember this. Well, they needed a song to kind of bolster the album, and I think that this one actually did it. So, the hook was not as ferocious as I would have thought. It sounded more harmonious, and this is a good rejuvenation for this band.